welcome back. This is the combustion chamber. We are taking questions from the viewers about fever pitch. Jamie, the first question is, did the finding of this myth change your personal behavior at all, and if so, how?
No.
Yeah, I have to say the same thing. I didn't learn any techniques that I didn't know, and I'm not doing anything different after what we learned. Did we account for the fact that a virus or bacteria could possibly remain airborne longer than spit? Yes, we did. In fact, we did a test that didn't make it onto the air of laying out agar plates, basically petri dishes, all the way down that 30-foot line. And we sneezed down that line to see if we could actually grow bacteria. And in fact, we found very little growth of bacteria along the line, which is why the test didn't make it into the show. So we were looking at the spittle concentration because it was far more indicative of a significant distance.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yeah.
All right. Don't most folks sneeze through their nose only versus their mouth? Wouldn't that increase the force behind the sneeze to make the snot fly faster and farther?
Possibly, but I think people sometimes do sneeze through their mouths. I know that Adam did, and that would be the worst case scenario, so that's what we focused on.
We also saw on the high-speed camera, we saw that, even if stuff was coming out of your nose, it joined this very fast-moving stream coming out of your mouth and all took this super highway of disease vector.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys find that you get sick more or less often now that you're famous and shaking so many hands? This is actually kind of a thing we discuss a lot.
Yeah, for a while I was finding that to be very much the case, and so I've been more and more conscious of keeping my hands separate. We make a point of we're going out in public and shaking people's hands. You eat with your left and you shake hands with your right, and so once we've met somebody, this hand is like cursed until we get a chance to wash it off.
It's not cursed. It's just something to be monitored. You don't want to say, "Oh, I'm shaking your hand. Nice to meet you." Curse.
Well, you have to kind of pretend that it's that way because otherwise you inadvertently scratch your nose or whatever, and it's all over.
No, that's the trick. The trick is shake hands with your right hand, touch your face, and eat with the left hand until you've washed your hands. That is really what we do. But the fact is, actually, you got sick a lot more in the early years than you do now. I mean, maybe your immune system's just bumped up.
I don't know. I think some of it is due to behavior. And yes, the episode actually, it reinforced that. It is easy to see how these kind of germs get spread, and so we're basically following what we saw in the episode, but we've been doing that for quite a while now.
I myself get sick the same amount, which is very little, and I do some monitoring of that stuff, but less than you do. Kind of bugged them for a while. Okay, that's the combustion chamber for fever pitch.